Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Your English Buddy. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Alex. We are so glad you're here with us today.
Alex, what is the number one comment, the number one feeling we hear from English learners all over the world? I mean, almost every single day.
Oh, that's easy. It's that exact same sinking feeling. It's help. I can understand everything. I can watch movies without subtitles. I can listen to podcasts. I get the jokes. But when I open my mouth to say something, my mind goes completely blank. I can't find the words.
Exactly. It's that I can understand, but I can't speak problem. It is maybe the most frustrating, most maddening stage of learning a language. Almost every learner hits this wall, and it's so tough because it can make you feel like you're failing or that you're just not smart enough.
But we are here to tell you with 100% certainty, you are not failing, and you are definitely smart enough. This is a normal, predictable, and honestly necessary part of the learning process. And today, we're going to talk about why it happens and then give you 5 practical, powerful tips to break through that wall and get your words flowing. Transition sound, a soft, quick chime. Part 1. Why does this happen? So first, let's be detectives. Let's understand the why, because if you understand why it's happening, it's not as scary. Alex, why is there such a massive gap between understanding and speaking?
Well, it all comes down to one of the most important concepts in language learning: active versus passive skills. Think about it. Listening and reading are passive skills. You are receiving information. Your brain is like a decoder. It just has to see or hear the words and recognize the patterns, which is a fantastic and complex skill to have.
But speaking and writing are active skills. You aren't just receiving, you have to produce, you have to create something from nothing. Your brain has to do so much more work all at the same time in milliseconds. It has to think of the idea, find the right grammar, recall the exact vocabulary, put it in the right order, and worry about pronunciation and think about intonation, all while someone is staring at you waiting for a reply.
I love using a sports analogy for this. You can understand basketball perfectly. You can watch games your whole life. You can know all the rules, all the stats, all the famous players. You can even analyze a game like a professional coach. But does that mean you can walk onto a court, sink a free throw, and play in a real game?
Absolutely not. I would look ridiculous. I'd be terrible.
Exactly. Why? Because you've only trained your analysis muscles, not the playing muscles. Speaking is the playing part. Listening is the watching part. They are two completely different skills, and you have to practice them completely differently. You have the input, which is essential, but output is a separate skill you have to build from the ground up.
And there's a second powerful reason that works with the first one: fear, or as I like to call it, the perfectionism trap.
Oh, that's a big one.
It's huge. When you're listening, you're safe. No one knows if you miss a word, but when you speak, you're exposed. You're afraid of making a mistake, afraid of your accent, afraid of being judged or looking foolish. So you wait. You build the perfect sentence in your head. You think, okay, wait, should I use the present perfect or the past simple? Is it on the table or at the table? Do I sound natural?
And by the time you've built that perfect sentence and you're finally ready to say it, the conversation has moved on. Someone is already talking about something else.
And you're left feeling slow and frustrated. That fear, that perfectionism filter, is a speaking killer. So, to summarize, it's not you. It's the natural difference between a passive skill and an active skill combined with the totally human fear of making a mistake. Okay, so now that we know why it happens, it's not a mystery. It's just a problem that needs a solution, and we have the solutions. Let's get practical. How do we fix it? We've got 5 tips to help you move from understanding to speaking.
Tip number 1: change your goal. This is the most important one, and it's all about mindset. Your goal right now is not to speak perfect, beautiful Shakespearean English. Your goal is to communicate a message. That's it.
That's such a powerful shift. Who cares if you say, yesterday I go to store, instead of yesterday I went to store? Did the other person understand you? Yes. Communication happened. Mission accomplished. You have to give yourself permission to be imperfect.
Seriously, even native speakers make mistakes all the time. We use incomplete sentences. We stop and start. We use the wrong word. But we don't care because the other person understands the message. Mistakes are not failures. They are proof that you are in the arena, that you are practicing.
Okay, tip number 2, talk to yourself out loud. I know, it sounds silly, you might feel crazy, but it is the single best, safest, no-pressure way to practice. There's no one there to judge you. You can do it in the car, in the shower, while you're cooking dinner.
What do you talk about?
Anything and everything. Narrate your day. Okay, now I am opening the fridge. I don't know what to eat. Maybe I will have an apple. Or review your day before bed. Today I woke up, I went to work, the meeting was boring. Or plan your weekend out loud. On Saturday, I need to go to the grocery store. I will buy milk, bread, and eggs.
You're practicing recalling vocabulary and forming sentences in real time, but without the pressure of a listener. It's like lifting weights for your brain before you go to the big game.
Exactly. Okay, tip number 3 is shadowing. We've mentioned this before, but it's perfect for this specific problem. Shadowing is when you listen to a native speaker from a podcast like this one, an audiobook, a YouTube video, and you try to copy them at the same time.
Not after them, but with them, right? Like their shadow.
Precisely. You're not focused on the meaning of the words. You've already got that skill. You're focused on the physicality of speaking, the sounds, the rhythm, the intonation, the flow. It's a physical exercise that connects your ear, your brain, and your mouth. You're building that neurological pathway, that muscle memory for speaking.
That's a great bridge from passive to active. Okay, tip number 4 is learn in chunks and phrases. Stop trying to memorize single words from a list.
Ooh, this is a big one. It really does. When you speak, you don't have time to pick 5 single words and figure out the grammar to connect them. Your brain needs pre-made blocks. Instead of learning the word suggest, learn the phrase, "Can I make a suggestion?" Instead of wait, learn, "Hold on a second," or "Give me a moment."
Yes, or instead of think, learn if you ask me, or from my point of view.
When you learn these chunks, your brain doesn't have to build a sentence from scratch. It just has to grab the whole pre-made phrase. It makes you sound more natural and so much faster.
And that brings us to tip number 5. Find low-pressure speaking practice. You do eventually have to talk to other people, but it doesn't have to be a job interview.
Please don't make that your first practice session. You'll just reinforce the fear.
Right? The key is to find a situation where the stakes are low. The goal is just to talk, not to impress. Join a video game and use the voice chat to say, "Help," or "Good job." Find a Discord server or a Reddit group about your favorite hobby, movies, plants, technology, anything. Or, our favorite, find a language exchange partner on an app who is also learning your language and is as nervous as you are.
This part is all about building confidence. Confidence is the real bridge between knowledge and speaking. The key is consistency. 5 minutes of bad, broken, messy speaking is infinitely better than 0 minutes of perfect, silent studying. So let's recap. If you can understand but can't speak, I want you to say this: you are not broken. This is normal.
It's just a sign that you've built an amazing foundation of passive knowledge, and now it's time to build the active skill on top of it.
And here's your 5-step training plan. Change your goal. Stop chasing perfection. Start chasing communication. Talk to yourself. Narrate your life. Be your own conversation partner. Shadow. Copy native speakers to build the physical muscle memory of speaking. Learn in chunks. Memorize whole phrases, not single words. Give your brain the building blocks it needs. And find low-pressure speaking practice. Talk to people in a safe, fun environment to build the confidence you need.
You can absolutely do this. You have already done the hardest part, which is building that huge base of understanding. Now, you just need to activate it one word at a time.
And that's all the time we have for today on Your English Buddy. Thank you so much for joining us.
Before we go, please remember to subscribe so you never miss a lesson. And leave us a comment below. What is your favorite way to practice speaking, or what's the hardest part about it for you? Let's talk about it.
We'd love to hear from you. Keep practicing.